Tab Nation, it's your boy Tom, and happy Halloween! Every year for Halloween, I try to do a fun little script. Today we're going to be doing Python and just a little prank you can play on, your friends to mess with them. Obviously, this is for educational purposes only. This should not be used for, do evil, even though it is Halloween. Let's keep it, friendly, shall we? So, we got our Python script here. Obviously, when you save this, the extension needs to be .py. We're using Python 3 today at the time of filming this video. But yeah, let's jump into it. So we basically want to kind of freak out our, suspect or our target, if you will, and make them think maybe they have like a virus on their computer, even though it's completely harmless. We're going to start with import OS just because we do need to get the desktop path. This will automatically happen. You don't need to import any modules or anything like that. So yeah, it's just simple import OS. We need to grab the desktop, or if you want, you can find another folder or something of where you want to do this, but desktop is by far going to be the best because they're obviously going to see it right away when this triggers. So desktop equals os.path.join, and then os.path.join, and in the parentheses here we're just putting the os.environment user profile, because we need to grab whoever's currently using the desktop, and we're going to save that as desktop. Now this is for Windows right here. On Mac OS it's slightly different, which is right here. As you see, I have it commented out, but you can just delete the pound hashtag, whatever your generation wants to call it, and that will work on that. But it's basically almost the same thing. For the most part, it's all the same except for the ending here. You're just putting a little squiggly here and this information. Now, we want to do a count because we don't want every folder to be the exact same name, because that would cause problems. It would say, hey, a folder already exists. Do you want to replace it or whatever? We want this to run without any errors of duplicating folder names. So we're just going to use I equals 1. Now, in this example, there's two ways to do this. You're going to want to use most likely 4. So we're going to do for I in range of 5. You can change this number to however many folders you want to create, basically. So yeah, we're going to start at 1. The other way you can do it is while true. Just be careful using this one. I have it commented out, but I'm going to throw it out there. This would basically continuously make folders until they either A, restart their computer, shut the script down, or B, your computer basically just runs out of memory, which nowadays that could, do a lot. I don't recommend doing this way. Please keep it down here, and you can change the number. That way when it hits that number, it will stop. That way you don't spam and lock up their computer. But hey, I'm just throwing it out there because, hey, this is for educational purposes. So our new folder, right here in these quotes, we're going to put what we're going to call it. We're going to call it prank, but if you really want to scare them, obviously you would say like virus or hacking software or something like that, plus string I, and that's basically going to call it, like prank 2, prank 3, whatever. Folder path, where are we saving it? We already grabbed the desktop variable up here. We're creating a new folder, that's the action we're going to be performing. And then we're going to once again be using that OS from up here where we imported that module, mk directory dir, folder path. And then our last thing we're going to be doing here is I plus equals 1, and that's just going to change the variable from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 and then to 5. Once it hits 5, it's basically going to be like, all right, we've done what we wanted to do, and the program is done. So obviously I've done a video on how you can turn Python into an executable. That might be the way to go. But this way you would need to run it how you normally would as a script versus an executable. And we'll show you how to do that. This is VS that we're using right here, code. So yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and open a terminal and give it a second. Now it's already pointing at my desktop. You can change that to the actual location of where the script is. Obviously, I'm just going to put it on my desktop for this. We're already pointed at there. So all I need to do is say, what are we, using here? We're using Python 3 space and the name of the file, which this one is just test.py because it's a Python file. And we're going to go ahead and press enter and give it a second, and it's pretty much done. So we can sit there, you know, see a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, let me drag these over. There you go. These are off my screen. So, but yeah, there we go. There is the 5 folders it made. Yes, prank 4 is not prank 5. It didn't end with that because in coding, with the count, you're always starting at 0. So as you see, it did start with prank 0, prank 1, prank 2, prank 3, prank 4. Obviously, you can get a little bit more fancy in making some of these folders, you know, be like called virus active or something, you know, something name that's going to freak them out. They'll say, oh, what's this folder that says virus? Let me click on it. And suddenly you got, you know, all these in here. They're going to get a little freaked out. You can duplicate, you know, that last part of the code to make it folders within folders, make it seem like it's some crazy structure, and just confuse them basically. So yeah, hope you like that. I'll also in the link or the description below, I'll link to some previous Halloween fun videos that you can use to pull pranks. My most popular one was, I think it was last year. Basically, it was like auto hotkeys, which is most of my channel, and how to do random mouse moves, closing, opening windows, going to random websites, just basically making the computer seem pretty glitchy and just acting funny, and you can change the variables. So definitely check that video out. If you like this, let me hit the like button. And next year, or maybe April Fools, I'll do something if you guys have some ideas, maybe in another language, based off what I've done in these videos, or just ideas that I haven't done. It can be in AutoHotkeys, Python, whatever. And yeah, hit the subscribe button. I throw out 1-2 videos every single week doing with automation, usually in AutoHotkeys, but as in this video, I do like to expand my horizons and yours just to see what you guys are interested in and build off that. Alright everybody, I hope you have a great Halloween. This is obviously my costume for this video, and I will see you all on the next video. That's if I can get OBS to stop recording me. You know what? In the comments below, let me know what a good Halloween movie is. I need some ideas, so yeah, let's get that going for no apparent reason and just some way to communicate with my community. Give me a video idea. Alright, all. There we go. Bye.